فيلم بونز اند اول بيجمع بين نوعين مختلفين تماما في فيلم واحد، وهما الرومانسي والرعب، وده من خلال قصته اللي بتركز على 2 من السفاحين اللي بيجمعهم حبهم للقتل في علاقة رومانسية بنتابعها خلال الفيلم.
الفيلم من بطولة تيموثي شالامي وتايلر لاسر وإخراج لوكا جواندانينو، وعرضه الأول كان من خلال مهرجان فينيس شهر سبتمبر اللي فات، وبعدها اتعرض في أكتر من مهرجان، ومن أيام بدأ عرضه التجاري العالمي.
I'm very excited and I'm very nervous, of course. It's a bitter, not bitter. It's a sweet and sour feeling because like you have to release your movie out in the world and there is not much you can do more than having conversations with lovely people like yourself. But at the same time, it's a beautiful moment because finally people gonna get to see it. So of course, I have anxieties of performance, but at the same time, I feel people will see the movie and they will meet the movie the way they should. They will embrace it. I feel about that very much strongly.
I've been saying, we're all kind of still shocked and perplexed that it hasn't even released yet and that so much has happened, and probably just because I'm so new in this world and it always happens like this, but yeah, I can't wait for people to see it and for it to be in theaters. And I'm in LA right now. I just got in last night and everyone's saying, the posters are everywhere, so it's feeling like there's a good energy in the air.
I would say this is a fable about 2 kids who are in a quest of their own identities, somehow running away from the brutality of their self, but at the same time are able to find one another in the gaze of one another and embrace that gaze, trying to find the possible in the impossible, which somehow is universally what we are all asked to do in our life.
This sort of sense of otherness and loneliness is something that I relate to. I think probably a lot of people feel that, especially in the world that we're in now, and in the confusion between connection and seeming connection, being connected to people on the internet or whatever, and then feeling in your real life like that doesn't necessarily cross over. So yeah, I think that's a pretty universal thing and definitely something that I feel connected to with her.
You grow up, you change in life, families fall apart and then new families start. So we've been like friends, checking on each other for 5 years, and I've been wonderfully happy to see him thrive and become.
We did a camera test in upstate New York before we went to film with the whole crew, so we could be in our characters' outfits, clothing, and the hair. I got my hair cut off, and so we had that, and we also went over the script a lot together, and we're filming in the tri-state area in Ohio and Kentucky and Nebraska, and so being on location also kind of excels any relationship that you have with anybody, because you're not you're not going home to your friends at the end of the day. You're all spending time with the cast and the crew. So there was a lot of opportunities of world building, and yeah, I'm really lucky that that it came across on screen.
اشترك في باقات واتشت الشهرية بتبدأ من 14 جنيه و99 قرش، وباقات سنوية تبدأ من 150 جنيه.